Okay, what is up, tycoons? What's up, traders? Super excited for today's video, giving you guys an update on BLOKTOPIA, ticker symbol BLOK. Now, I do these viewer requests every single week, so if you want to see your token, your cryptocurrency in the next video, all you got to do is comment down below, and I'll be happy to get to it as soon as I can. We're going to go over a lot, and you'll learn a lot in this video. The topics we're going to go over are going to be the major retracement levels, how to spot potential reversals versus trend continuation, as well as going over the relative strength index down here and how you can spot divergences that occur. And those divergences can lead to indications of future activity, whether it's bullish or bearish. Now, in this case, we've been bouncing off of our bullish divergence trend line and getting some nice price action. Okay, we currently are testing our major resistance levels that I gave you guys in the last video. We really need to break these three levels in order to continue going higher and get a bigger reversal on a bigger scheme. As you see, we still haven't been able to get past these lows over here, right around 0.0063. So, we're looking to do that. We got to break through these three levels right here. So we're going to jump straight into it. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And we'll just get started right now. So the reason that you look at these, the 61.8, the 50%, and the 38.2, these are the Fibonacci retracement levels. These are the three most common and most well-respected retracement levels. So what that means is nothing moves in a straight line down or in a straight line up. Rather, you get a move down, retracement, continuation lower for continuation of the trend, or move up, retracement, continuation higher for a retracement of that trend. Now, you can also use it to spot reversal. So if you move up, retrace, consolidate a little, and then break through those retracement levels, you can possibly spot a reversal to the downside or even to the upside, right? And we've already started that right here. We'll dive into it a little bit more, but let's go into an example of how it's trend continuation, right? So we're taking our most recent swing high at the time up to here. We see we have this large impulsive move to the downside. We retrace up to our 38.2% retracement level. And then what do? We continue the trend and we head back lower, right? So clear trend continuation right here. Now, just because something's in a downtrend doesn't mean that there isn't ways you can trade it. So we're actually going to zoom in a little bit here. All right. And if you take a look, we were able to spot out some divergence. Now, if you're not familiar with divergences, I'm going to explain it to you guys in a really, really simple manner. Okay, so take a look at the screen here and notice how I have some things marked up. We have a low right here and a lower low right over here as well. So clearly this token is in a downtrend and going lower in price, all right? But if you look at your RSI, which again, remember, this measures the relative strength of a token at its given price. What do we see? We actually see it's in an uptrend, right? So we make a low and then we actually come up here and we make a higher low. So notice how we now have this trend line here that we're really holding of support, and we're starting to make higher lows. So here we have a low, okay? And then over here we have a higher low, and we've really made multiple higher lows as this token has really gone down in price. So this would be a term known as bullish divergence, where you're building relative strength as the token is making lower lows. Your relative strength index is making higher lows. It's an indicator you could have some bullish activity in the future, right? And so we went over the retracements, right? Okay, and we'll get into why that's a really important level here in a second. But there's three stages to a reversal, okay? You have the downtrend, then you have some consolidation, and then you get the actual reversal. Now, you're not always guaranteed to get a reversal, but what we did was we tracked our downtrend here, and we put our box consolidation in here, okay? Box consolidation is the term for moving sideways. And we're really just trending here sideways, but we're building that relative strength. We're building that bullish divergence on the RSI. So, you can enter in here and have a nice stop loss below the bottom of the channel and feel comfortable that, at least we have some bullish divergence and we may get a bullish pop, right? Now, what do you see? We eventually do break out of our box consolidation and get that reversal. And look at where we come up to, our 38.2% retracement level. So if you're ever using, some strategies to go enter something long, but you're in an overall downtrend, you want to be very cautious and start protecting your trade once you come up to those major retracement levels. The reason being is why I just showed you guys just before, is that, those are the three most common and well respected. So we had a large downtrend We retraced up, we respected our level, and then we continued pushing back down lower. So you can really use these to help protect yourself and protect your trades, as well as give yourself some reasonable price targets on where to sell at if you do enter a position down here, right? Now that bullish divergence was a nice play. Let's say you got in off of it right here and you rode that up to the top, that was over 100% on your trade. Now, nobody's going to be a perfect trader. You don't have to be a perfect trader. If you can capture 5%, 10%, 20% of that move, and really just start to do that consistently and make consistent gains versus, 100% gain. And then, you go on a dry spell and you do nothing but take losses afterwards. So that's what I'm trying to prevent in this video is give people some clues and go over some possible indicators that you can use. So we'll fast forward now to some of the present data and some of the present time in the chart. So now we're looking at the current price action, okay? And we can see there's been a huge, massive move, okay? The market has moved very massively, and a lot of it had to do with the FOMC speech and also the rate hikes and, some of the recent inflation reports and things like that have been affecting the crypto atmosphere. But there's been some signals and some technical indicators as well that were leading into this. Now, remember how we went over that bullish divergence, okay? We had a low, we had a lower low, and right here we were making higher lows, building relative strength as the price of the token was getting lower. Well, notice how we continued that trend, right, of making lower lows. What we did was we actually established a new trend line here of bullish divergence. Okay, so we have our initial low. Then right here, we have a lower low, and we made a higher low on our relative strength index. We did get a short pop afterwards, right? And we were looking to see if we were going to get our downtrend, our box consolidation, and then our reversal as we did previously. And if we were, we had the three major retracement levels, right? So this is where we were at in the last video that I made. And I said, hey, if we come down, be cautious up here. Now, if we consolidate and break through these levels, then we could end up getting that reversal, right? Which is ultimately what we're looking for. But what happened was we got a small move off the bullish divergence. And this is actually a good example, right? You can never really predict if the move is going to be 5% or 100% off of a divergence. The other example, it was over 100%. And this example here from the lows to the highs was about 18%. So, again, focusing more on consistency and making some consistent trades and getting consistent gains and letting those compound up over time. All right. Now, what happens there is after we get that short little pop, right, we end up breaking our consolidation channel here, making a lower low, but we're bouncing off of this trend line now that we've established. So we've established bullish divergence. We're making a low here, a higher low here. And meanwhile, the price of the token is making lower lows. That's a bullish divergence. And you see we come up, we break through our major retracement levels right here. We come down, consolidate a little bit, and then boom, we explode up. Now, I also gave these levels as well. I said, hey, if we do get the reversal above these levels, we need to be cautious up here. And as you can see, we did make it past our 38.2% retracement level. We're currently battling the 50%, all right? And the 50% retracement level is going to be 0.004187, and our 61.8% retracement level is going to be 0.004704. As you can see, price action did go above these levels, but it just wicked there, right? And these wicks are quick price action movements, and we're seeing it goes up real quick, but it's not able to hold above these levels currently. So those are going to be our major resistance levels we need to watch out for. We need to be cautious of in case of a rejection, and we could end up ultimately starting this downtrend back again. Now, the fib levels not only work for resistance, but also for support. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect our swing low here up to our swing high. Right, we're going to come to the settings here, and then we're going to change this. We'll put these to yellow, okay, and we're going to come in here, and this is how you select your major retracement levels, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to look for the 61.8, the 38.2, and then also the 50%, okay? And we'll put these here in yellow because I like to have them in yellow, bright yellow, so that I know to be cautious at any of these levels, okay? And so what we see is we had the move up. All right, we're battling our overhead retracement levels of resistance, but if we do pull back, okay, we have three levels here that are going to be some healthy levels for us to consolidate at. Let me put our levels over here to the right real quick so that it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. All right, And what we're going to have for our major support levels that we need to hold is going to be 0.00373, 0.003357, and 0.002978, right? So we had an explosive move to the upside. If we do get some type of a pullback, all right, which most likely will end up happening, we've already started to pull back a little bit. And if you see, we're above our 38.2% retracement level. So technically the retracement already could be in and we could be trying to continue the trend. But if we do pull back some more, okay, these are going to be the main levels of support that you want to pay attention to. Just like we came down, come up here, consolidated, and then broke through our retracement levels and got a reversal. We want to not do that right here, right? We don't want to come up and then start pulling back, start consolidating a little bit, and then break through our retracement levels, because we could be coming back to retest some of the lows if that ends up happening. So definitely be cautious at these levels right here, and be wary of your overhead resistance. Okay, we really need to break those resistance levels, and we really need to hold these support levels. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, this was a viewer request. I do these viewer requests every single week, so if you want to see your token, your cryptocurrency in the next video, all you got to do is comment down below and I'll make a video on it as soon as I can.